Oh, up, we're live. Oh boy, it just turned 6:02 a.m. Anyway, um, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I got a shiny nose. Anyway, probably the lighting. How are you doing today? It is 6:02. According to the other clock, it says 6 o'clock. So it's somewhere between, probably around 6:02. And this is the 5am Mester Scrum Show. I hope you're doing well. It is Thursday. Only a couple more days left. Some people are starting their Fridays on the other side of the planet. Good for you. Almost done. Hope the work's going okay. This is the 5am Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a tactical and practical way to get value to your customers, so you're not, in a way, you're not working 60, 80 hours a week. Have a little fun along the way and balance out that activity. Get you home to your family and friends, right? And today I'm going to talk about two things. Continue the interview topic, because the interviews can last forever. You can have topics go on nonstop forever. I saw one guy I watch from YouTube. I guess his girlfriend or I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just a friend. Who knows? She's asking HR questions of him as a developer. I'll have to watch that and see what he says. Maybe I'll bring it into the show. So I'm going to talk about interview and prep. And then I want to talk about the word everything. Okay. So these are the two topics for today on Thursday. I almost have my house. I painted half the house. I'm almost there. Even though my wife increased the scope. Unplanned needed work. We need 2 coats of paint. I thought you said 1 coat of paint. 2 coats. I said we're going to use all the paint. Anyway, so let's go. Interview prep. So one of the things I would say for interviews, dress like you would if you're going into the office. Don't wear a t-shirt, right? I wear a t-shirt, just change it out every day, whatever. But don't wear a t-shirt unless that's what you wear when you go to work, right? So if you go to work, wear what you wear, because it gets you in that mindset of actually being in work and changing jobs and being excited about what you're doing, right? So get dressed up like you would. So if it's, even though you're at home and COVID is like, yeah, you're not coming in the office, we're just going to do a video chat. My recommendations, wear a business casual shirt all the way down to the khakis and the pants and the shoes, or if you're a woman, whatever you want to wear, a business dress or a business suit or whatever you want to do. You want to get all dressed up, put the makeup on, that's what you should do. Like, just treat it as if you're going to work, right? And I think that'll get you a good attitude too, but treat it that way. And the reason why it helped builds that mindset. So here's where I was thinking this yesterday. So I was watching a video the other day, and the guy who was doing the interview, and I think I posted the interview, but anyway, he had a tie on, it was all virtual. He was getting videotaped for the YouTube and everything. But he also had a scruffy beard. So he had a real nice suit, looked good. But then he had this beard. And the whole time I kept thinking, did you just start growing the beard, man? It's like, did you just start yesterday? Because it looks like it's just like a 2-day beard. If you're going to go in the interview and you don't have a beard yet, but you're going to do an interview, don't grow a scruffy beard and wear a suit. I don't think it. I mean, maybe it's just me. It doesn't look that good. I mean, once you get the job, you want to grow a beard, right? You already have a beard, have a beard. I'm not saying cut off the beard, but I'm like, just not shaving for 2 or 3 days and making your face look all scruffy because you haven't shaved in 2 or 3 days, and then do a video interview. Yeah, that's not going to go over very well. So my recommendation is, if you don't have a beard, don't start growing a beard the day before the interview. It doesn't look nice, right? Even I shave. Every time I come on the show, I should try to shave, because just get the scruffies. I'm getting old, so it's all peppery. So, but nah, a guy had a suit and tie on and like a 2-day beard. I'm like, unless your goal is to grow a nice beard, don't do it, right? Just doesn't look good. So those are the kind of things, this interview prep. So dress like you would be going to work. if you're a guy, don't be growing a beard. Get a haircut. I get my kids to give my COVID cut. Right? They go, and then my wife has to fix it because it's like Anyway, so don't do that, right? So dress nice, dress like you're going to work. Get the attitude, get the positive attitude when you go in for an interview, and then don't grow it. Don't have like a 2-day-old beard going into a video interview with potential new person group you're going to work with. I mean, if you got a beard, keep it. If you're going to grow a beard after you get the jobs. Okay? Just my 2 cents. You can ignore it if you want. But just things I've seen with people over a while doing interviews and asking questions about. I got a lot of questions from people about interviews and stuff like that. So we might be doing a couple of things about interview questions and things like that to our show. Okay, now here's a word that should set alarm bells no matter what you do. The word everything. If someone tells you everything does it this way, the alarm bell should kick off and go, wait a minute, what do you mean everything? It's like one of those questions when you actually take an exam, and the word everything does it this way. That's not the right answer, right? And other words like assume. Here are a couple words that I have. I gotta assume all teams do this. Everyone should do it this way, and the word normalize. How about that word normalize? I bet you didn't think I was going to say that, did you? Any organizations, we need to normalize the team so they're all the same so we can measure them all the same. Really? And I was watching that video. I was watching the other day. Somebody was saying about how everyone's different. Every team gets different. Every state's different, whatever, And I'm like, yeah, it's true. Everyone is different. And if you try to normalize them all, manage them all the same way, you're going to fail, right? You're not going to get as much productivity out of those teams because some teams, just a little tweak makes them great, and they're all different. They're called people. They are people. They're not machines. They're not a thing you put into a CNC machine and machine them out. They're people. So they're all going to be different. But the word everything, and the reason why I said that, I had something where I think I might have talked about this. They're doing some change management stuff, and they said, well, every change we do matches this thing, and we don't have to worry about that in the year. I'm like, really? Off my top of my head, this doesn't make sense to me. You can't tell me every type of change is this type of change for this organization, no matter what you do, and those type of change like this. I said, I'm like, okay, not from what I read, but okay, everything you're telling me, everything we do is this pattern. Yeah, email came out yesterday. Well, not everything is this pattern. Now we have to hurry up and do it this way because otherwise we're in trouble. I'm like, okay. And I text one of the Agile coaches. They go, bingo! Told you. It's funny. Oh, they don't think about stuff. People look, I love people, but sometimes they look for the quickest way out of a situation, and the quickest solution, the quickest answer, and that's not always the right answer. That's why I love Scrum. Scrum is built, if you do it right, not to give you the quickest answer. It is. It really is. Maybe that's why people like to do Kanban. They think they got one person has the answer, one person's solution, one person. Scrum, at least the first day of Scrum, the whole team is supposed to get together to figure out how you might want to come up with an answer. Talk about, get that close bonding of what we're doing. You share your plan. Every day you share if you have a problem. You share your product at the end. And then you share any retrospective, any thoughts on how it could have went better. A lot of sharing, a lot of group workings on coming up better solution. And I really like Scrum that way because it's a group effort. There's a lot of individual effort. Some people, it's online, you never work, you don't get time. No, there's the rest of the time is yours to code, test, do whatever you got to do the way you want to do it and what your thoughts on. But it develops that ability to say, I was thinking this. Does anybody else got any opinion? This is what I thought of. I don't get any opinion. I'm just moving on, right? Because I'm going to take a break, go get some coffee, get lunch, whatever. Watch a video on YouTube, get some education, release some code. Then go watch a training video. That would be good for the interview process, by the way. Actually, I might take the PSM exam. Just take the PSM exam just to prep and make sure when everybody asks me questions about Scrum and Agile or Scrum guide, that I kind of know and I get it fresh in my brain. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Go in the interview, dress, don't wear a t-shirt, don't, be all scraggly and everything. Get your hair cut, whatever you got to do. Get ready, treat it like you would be doing an in-person interview in the office. And don't wear that 1 day, 2 day beard if you're going to wear a suit and tie during an interview, because it looks terrible. And then, word everything. Warning signs when they say everything or normalize. The two things as an Agile coach, as a person, as a program manager for years, I'm like, no, it's a waste of freaking money. And to make the assumption, we know what assume makes, everybody, that everything is the same. As soon as they say that, I'm like, that's not true. And we can just acknowledge everything is not the same, so that we're prepared when the unsame thing comes up. All right. You have a great Thursday. Enjoy it. Ring the little bell if you like the show. I'm looking forward to more rockets going up in the next couple of weeks and us doing some stuff here with the kiddos. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Enjoy and take it easy and have some fun.